What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Matt and Ice Show. And we have another classic for you. So, first of all, Trump's poll numbers are absolutely sinking like the Titanic. Okay, it is really, really bad, and we want to show you how bad the president's numbers are. Play the first image here. Now, we see here Trump's approval rating right now is at 38%. That means 60%, 2/3 of Americans say this guy is not doing the right things. He's not on the same page as the American people. And, people feel like, hey, man, Trump kind of duped us a little bit. But my question is, who the 38%? You know what I'm saying? Who's the 38% that's like, you know what, this is great. He's doing a wonderful job. I just got to know, Matt, who's this 38%, man?
Hold on, let's think about it. I'll take MAGA for 1,000.
MAGA for 1,000?
Yeah.
It gotta be. You're right. I don't even know if MAGA's saying that, Matt, to be honest with you, because I saw a clip, and we're going to play this clip. Here's an angry Trump voter. This woman is mad. She's pissed off at the president. Play this next clip.
He needs to get his act together, and our representatives here in Iowa need to stop following his lead. I'm not voting Republican again.
Did you ever vote for him?
First time around, and he did a good job, but then he got stupid.
What does that mean?
Means that he just changed. It's all about him. He thinks he's God, and he's gonna take over the world.
Matt?
Man. Translation. You know what that means, bro? You know what she really saying? She was like, man, I got screwed messing with that dude. Hey, you ever see somebody who was cool with somebody and they lost money messing with that person?
Yeah, all the time.
That's how that sounds like, man, he was cool the first time. I did another deal with him, man. I lost money, man. I ain't, man. Get out of my face with that junk.
Yeah. She like, man, first of all, Trump probably would say, wrong. He'd probably tell her, you're wrong. Like, no. Everything's doing well. The economy's doing well. Your wallet books is doing well. You got more food. Like, Trump would just gaslight the heck out of you. And that woman said, I've had enough. Now, 38%, that's really low. I think the number should be actually around maybe 15%. I mean, nobody's happy or nobody's getting what they really wanted except the billionaires. The billionaires, the ruling class, they got all what they want. They got that in the first year. This year, it's just more carnage and just wreaking havoc on everybody.
No, I agree. And I say this too. I think they got what they wanted up front, but it's like one of them Twilight Zone episodes, man, or Tales from the Crypt, where you wish for something. Or if you ever watched Leprechaun, like he went real crazy and violent, you would get what you want on the front end with your wish, on the back end it come with like something you don't. So you would get something you want, and then on the back end, tax on. It'd be a tariff on the back end.
Tax on, tax off, right?
Tax on, tax off.
Man, you got to say that again, man. You got to do your signature.
Oh, I thought about that a little bit. I thought about this too. Like, instead of the Karate Kid, the Tariff Kid, starring Donald Trump as Donald Trump doing Donald Trump things, man. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you want to learn how to be the tariff king, man, all you got to do is learn how to tax on, tax off. Tax on, tax off. Mike Johnson practicing right now. He like, tax on, tax off. He practicing right now.
Practicing right now.
Yeah,
we know
that's his apprentice, man, Mike Johnson.
Yeah, and Taco, he always chickens out, okay? That's Taco. We all know that. And speaking of Taco, we have another issue that's going on in this country. And Republicans and MAGA, they are not happy about it. But Trump is actually coming for your guns. MAGA, he's coming for your guns. And I don't hear the uproar that people are supposed to be having, because the Second Amendment is just so holy and so pure, and it's just it's the American way. You got to have your guns. And listen to what the president said about just guns in general. And I guess MAGA is a little triggered about this. Play the clip, Josh.
One number that's bad? Can you tell? Is there one number that's bad? There's not one.
Do you agree with the assessment from some of your own officials that Alex Preddy is a domestic terrorist or an assassin?
Well, I haven't heard that, but certainly he shouldn't have been carrying a gun. But hey, look, bottom line, everybody in this room, We view that as a very unfortunate incident. Okay, everyone, unless you're a stupid person, very, very unfortunate incident. I don't like that he had a gun. I don't like that he had 2 fully loaded magazines. That's a lot of bad stuff. And despite that, I say that's a very unfortunate.
Man, how do MAGA feel about that, Matt?
I don't know. I'll say this. So when Trump does this and he puts his head up, he about to gaslight you. You know what I'm saying? Run the clip.
You are
again,
fake
Josh.
news.
Run it again, Josh. You can, you know what I'm saying? If you see what he
One
talk,
number that's bad, can you tell? Is there one
Look
number
at
that's
this.
bad? There's not one.
Do you agree with the assessment from some of your own officials that Alex
Yeah, he
Freddie
kinda
is a
go like
domestic
that, you know
terrorist
he
or an
about to gaslight.
assassin?
Well, I haven't heard that, but certainly he shouldn't have been carrying a gun. But all
neck
of
go up like
hey, look,
that.
bottom line, everybody in this room,
you about to change
we
up
view
on you.
that as a very unfortunate incident. Okay, everyone, unless you're a stupid person, very, very unfortunate incident.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I man, at the end of the day, this is the FAFO. But I think at the end of the day, I don't even know how they're gonna take this. I don't even know what the consequences is gonna be, bro. I have no idea, bro. I'll be honest with you because there's so much. I have no idea. I can speculate, but I'm surprised every step of the way, man.
Yeah, I agree. And it's funny because like all I hear on the right is don't tread on me. Our laws, what we value, guns. They got mad when President Obama said that I think it was either President Obama or Michelle Obama. They said, a lot of these people cling to their Bible and their guns, and they got so triggered about that, like, really triggered about that. And this guy literally said, attack the Second Amendment, and it's like kind of crickets. And that brings us to the gun tweets. And these are some interesting tweets that people had put together to show the hypocrisy in this whole thing. So here's a tweet thread here. It says, Trump, this is what Trump said. With that being said, you can't have guns. Reporter, what about the Second Amendment? Trump, you can't walk in with guns. Uh-oh, triggering people right now. You just can't. You just can't walk in with guns. You can't do that. But it's just a very unfortunate situation. And Chris Robertson said, hey, MAGA, Trump is coming to take your guns. And then a congressman said, good afternoon at the NRA. How you feeling today? Yeah. And Katie said, after a school shooting where children are killed, thoughts and prayers. After a federal agent muttered, a civilian, you can't have guns. Uh-oh. What's up with that?
Well, I'm going to say this too, bro. You know how you always complain. Like, the one thing about you, man, you hate ads. If anybody knows Ice, he hates ads. He had paid for not to get the advanced version. And if he has to watch ads, he always mutes it. And I think one thing that he'll say is that we watching football is always low quality ads. Is beer, is liquor, cheap food, all these different things. Now, this is what we have to understand with some of these like MAGA politics, and let's just say extreme Republican politics. They're all funded by the same place. So even if the NRA comes out and talks junk against Trump, it's a one-time thing, bro, because they're all paid for and have the same influence. There's documented that Russia has poured a lot of money into the NRA. So I'm just trying to say, like, yeah, they come out and say one thing just to kind of make it seem like they're good with their members, but they're gonna go right back to just shutting the F up because they're paid for and bought by, you know what I'm saying, the same people. And all this is ads. They're funded money to the people that they think that they can manipulate. And they're going to do it through the NRA. They're going to do it through the presidential candidates. They're going to do it through whatever mechanism. So that's my thought, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right about that. Okay, next, we're going to talk about my favorite topic. My favorite topic.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Hey, let's think about that. What is that? Is it cars? Is it cars?
No.
Housing? Cultural Christians?
Yes.
Hey, where's MAGA Jesus at, bro?
Oh, MAGA Jesus is right here. And MAGA Jesus had to say hi to everybody today. Hey, what's going on? I'm MAGA Jesus, right? So we got MAGA Jesus. What would Jesus do?
He come with
what
AR-15.
MAGA Jesus do?
He come with AR-15, MAGA Jesus.
Yeah, I know. And, we have one of the MAGA stars on the right. Her name is Megyn Kelly. And this woman, and Jesus said this. He said, you will know them by their fruit. You will know my followers by the fruit that they bear. Okay. And this woman said one of the most heinous things about Alex Pretty, rest in soul, rest in peace. But this guy was unalived, by a federal agent. And man, just play the clip. Josh, play the clip, man.
I know I'm supposed to feel sorry for Alex Pretty, but I don't. Do you know why I wasn't shot by Border Patrol this weekend? Because I kept my ass inside and out of their operations. It's very simple. If I felt strongly enough about something the government was doing that I would go out and protest, I would do it peacefully on the sidewalk without interfering, via a whistle, via shouting, via my body, via any other way. I would make my objections known by standing there without interfering, because interfering is where you go south. And laying hands on a police officer trying to, or Border Patrol officer or ICE officer trying to conduct a law enforcement operation is a felony. And now you are going to get arrested. And if you do anything that resembles resisting, you're in serious trouble. Doesn't
Matt? No, I want to hear your thoughts on this first, man, because this is what you get riled up when these type of things, man.
I'm just saying, what will MAGA Jesus do? What will MAGA Jesus do? I just got to know. I got to hear and understand what he would do, because one of the things I find interesting, Matt, is these people have double standards. For you, it's like, oh, well, you know what? You just got to resist, comply, or die. That's their whole MO. But at the same time, you ask, okay, what about January 6th? Those people were actually not only resisting, they were trying to stop the peaceful transfer of power. And she had no smoke for that. No smoke at all. And that's how you know these people are hypocrites. They don't really believe what they believe, but they will wear that big shiny cross. They will say how much they value family values and they're Christians, and they'll do the exact opposite and gaslight everybody.
No, I mean, well said, man. Well said. The only thing I would add is that we learned what happens to a lot of these like Fox hosts and these different people. You saw what happened to Bill O'Reilly.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These different people, man. What ends up happening, they say their little points, and then once they kind of lose the supports, they kind of go, because without that mechanism, even if they had their own stuff, it doesn't last that long. So yeah, enjoy the spotlight. At some point, the politics are going to become even more extreme. I think Nick Fuentes is bringing in a whole new type of support that's going to really like push them out. They eat their own before they eat their own first. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's just my thoughts.
That's a really good point. They eat their own, and we see it time and time again. And it's just a matter of time before a younger version of Megyn Kelly comes out. Okay, next clip here we have Trump. Trump he's the gift that keeps on giving. And he was at a speech yesterday and he was talking about agitators. And he always liked to say that any resistance towards him, it must be fake. It just must be fake, wrong. Because President Trump don't like to be wrong. So watch what he says about the agitators yesterday at his speech. Play the clip, Josh.
Covering half of all U.S. trade.
Come on, Josh. There you go, Josh.
You do know they're paid agitators, right? They're paid. They get paid. Do you ever see their signs? We used to have protests and you'd have guys making a sign in a basement. These are all paid agitators. That's all they are. They get paid to go, and they don't even know when they interview them, why are you here? I don't know. They have no idea. They're paid insurrectionists, really, in some cases. They're sickos. But I
think they really believe that, because they look at it like, hey man, if somebody did that for us, they'd be paid, man. They'd be like, they gotta be paid agitators, bro, because that's what we do. Everybody be like, you protesting? We don't got you paid, bro. You paid. That's what we do.
That's what we do.
They agitators, man. He said it. They're insurrectioners.
Right.
I
that's what we do. That's
Who the
not
heck
our
would come out-
playbook.
Hey, who the heck would spend their day and come out here and actually protest? Who got time for that without getting paid? They gotta be paid agitators, man. That's what we do.
That's what we do,
Hey,
right?
I just paid for some agitators back on January 6th.
Fully funded. Fully
Fully
funded. Yeah.
funded. What the heck y'all doing out here? Hey, that gotta be George Soros.
Man.
Hey, the people that funded my stuff ain't funded them. Who funded this? They really believe that, bro.
I tell you who you want to know who the paid agitators are, bro. To be honest, here it is. These are the paid agitators. Okay, you got JD Vance. This is his Trump and his administration.
Just Dance fans.
Just Dance fans. Just Dance. Stephen Miller, Pete Crummy Hexeth, Christine Cold Gnome, whatever her name is. All these Mike Johnson. I know you don't like that Mike Johnson.
No, man.
What they call him?
They call him Magic Mike.
Yeah, Magic Mike.
Yeah, bro, man. I'm gonna start calling him Smeagol. You know what I'm saying?
Smeagol
from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, these are your paid agitators, okay? So every time they say that, it's always a projection. So that's MAGA in a nutshell. But all right, guys, thank you. That's all we have for you today. Please hit that like button. And we're trying to get to 500 subs, and we're almost there. So hit that subscribe button as well. And do what, Matt?
Subscribe, comment. My bad, I messed it up, man. My bad. I'm still thinking about the paid agitators, man. Hey, you gotta pay me more to say it to get it right, man. You gotta pay me
comment,
more.
like, and subscribe.
And subscribe. Yep.
All right, everybody. We'll see you soon.